So the next game we're going to be taking a look at is the Chaser's Voyage. Joining us for this game showcase is going to be Camron and Eos. I feel like I keep mispronouncing it. It's either Eos or Eos. I keep forgetting. I'll confirm that in a minute. They're both the developers for the game, The Chaser's Voyage. And if I look at what my notes have, Eos is the lead game designer, director, producer, writer, voice director, sound engineer, and UX artist. And Camron is the lead programmer, game designer, story editor, UX programmer, executive producer. This is a two-person team. They've had some voice acting help along the way, but they wear almost every single hat imaginable. Anyways, I don't want to keep them waiting any longer. Let me just get in with them. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Great. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. How are you?
It's good. It's good to talk to you guys again. Hope everything's been well.
Has.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna just launch in the game. I was telling Cameron was telling Eos how I didn't spend the entire hour customizing my ship, but I did spend some time customizing the ship. I think we have something
Very nice. I look forward to seeing it.
All right, let me share my screen. And while I'm getting everything pulled up on my end, if you could just take a brief minute, just kind of introduce yourself to everyone at home.
Oh, we're live? Cool.
Yes, we are. We are absolutely.
Eos, would you like to go first?
Sure. Hi, my name is Eos. I am the lead game designer and director and yada 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 on this project. We're a little.
And I'm Cameron, and I am the lead programmer. I'm also a designer, and I pretty much implemented all of this in Unity. And yeah, I'm excited to embark on this voyage together with all of you.
Heck yeah, it's great to have you guys on. So this is our ship. Yeah, I like the colors. I think it's nice. Nice little purple silver with the red tint. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so Eos and Cameron and I met a couple days ago just to kind of chat to get caught up to speed. Do you guys want us to just get started, get into the game, and we'll kind of talk about some of the stuff we talked about later, or what do you?
Yeah, that sounds good. We can get right into it.
Fantastic. I guess we'll just jump right in and resume.
Yep, that should work.
Fantastic.
Yeah, here we go. This is the Chaser's Voyage. The goal is simple. You deliver clients to make money to pay off a debt to a pirate. And so you got to make 1 million units in 100 days. And these are our first clients to choose from.
Let's see.
Got some good options.
From Nelto. Yeah. Why not?
I've been doing some tinkering, so if the engines suddenly give out right before jump, that's my fault.
Oh no.
That's it. We're all gonna die.
All right, here we are. This is the game. So it may look simple, but I gotta say there is a sharp learning curve. I learned the hard way very quickly. It's very rewarding to learn it.
Yeah, turns out flying, piloting a ship, and controlling all 4 systems power levels, it's a bit of a multitasking situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So just so everyone knows, the
Scans are confirming that those sentry
main
guns
mechanics of this game is if you look at the bottom
do not have any interest in us.
right-hand corner. Yeah. There's the you control how much power you put into the ship's 4 main systems, and the whole game is basically managing like how you're like how fast you're going, how much shields you have, how strong your weapons are. So right now, like, you're in a very like simple encounter. There's some Imperial sentries because you're carrying someone who is not aligned with an enemy of the Empire. They're ignoring you.
Okay.
But as the game goes on, that might be impossible to avoid.
As a matter of
Or
fact,
there might be some other obstacles.
Go ahead and run into one.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
It
Now you
was a
can get out of there.
trap.
Yes.
Oh, you're trying
Cameron
to
tricks
sabotage me.
you.
There you go.
They might not be mad at you, but you can piss them off.
Okay, that makes sense.
UTS fleet
Oh,
up
the
ahead.
engines.
They don't seem all that worried about us, though. Take that as a good sign.
Spacebar.
Oh, thank you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I forgot how to repair.
No, I get it. But yeah, as you can see there, systems can break and you need to repair them. That's one of the big things the auxiliary system does, is it enables you to repair your ship much faster, along with a bunch of auxiliary tasks, like, you know, keeping oxygen flowing to the rest of the crew so you don't suffocate. That's a big one. But hey, you have 100% oxygen. You can always, you know, lower it a little,
Yeah,
have the
turn
air
it
get a
off
little
casually,
thin for a bit
yeah.
if you need it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, because you are in a safe environment, you can hit the autopilot button to just speed through all this.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Still learning things.
And that was a very nice, smooth first client delivered.
Yeah, you know, we take that.
And you can autopilot through the space jump too.
Oh.
Yeah, anytime where you're not in danger, you can autopilot. Which also means if you see autopilot, you know you're not in danger.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
A good haul.
54,000 units. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Let's see.
let's see. Much less
Ooh,
generous clients this
Okay.
time around.
you know what? Let's
I love our
take this one.
aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could, speaking of the aliens, can you tell us a little more about, you know, the art design and like the inspiration behind how everything looks? Like who did all the artwork for you guys? Is this
So,
Sure. So,
yeah.
I'll field this one. So we actually have a bunch of different sources for the art. Our main character artwork was done by a friend named Zachary Noah, and he
So that's
did
the crew.
So that's the crew art. So like you're gonna
Okay.
see someone there, like
Edwin is
Edwin
there.
art right there. And but the characters were designed by our really good friend Nate Donahue, who also designed the Chaser ship.
Yeah, he did all
and
the
a couple- and-
concept art for that stuff.
Right, and then we had another friend, or a friend of a friend, who did all of the alien artwork,
Stay away from those words.
and
You hear me?
she just kind of threw like a bunch of concepts at us. We told her like what we wanted in terms of like our favorite things. Like I know Cameron wanted like the spiders. I think I wanted like the little goblin creatures.
Yeah, we both have aliens from alien type of species that we appreciate from a bunch of different sources. So we're like, yeah, I need at least 2 species that are insect related. We wanted a wide variety of alien species,
Sure.
and also still a good variety of humans as well. That it wasn't just all the humans look the same and then there's a bunch of aliens. We wanted a mix. And we also wanted our crew specifically to all be humans, so that it was a very human experience for playing it. You could be like, oh yeah, look at all my buddies, rather than like, oh yeah, here's Blorp. He's new.
Fair enough.
Heads up, everyone. We're
And
being
then yeah,
followed.
we
Looks like a bounty hunter.
bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. Okay.
Looks like
Okay,
I
Well,
so-
hit the
you're gonna
This
test
is-
your
this
combat
is-
skills.
This is the this is the bread and butter of the game, is the combat. So your objective here is not necessarily to like kill this bounty hunter. It's just to survive. And so you can do that by blowing them up, or you can try to survive long enough for your space jump drive to charge.
You can either outrun or outgun.
75% integrity.
And thankfully, this is a simple encounter to start us off with. It is possible that a bounty hunter could be waiting in an asteroid field or a minefield, so that
Oh
you
my
would
gosh.
also have to dodge obstacles
That sounds
while
crazy.
fending off the bounty hunter. We actually have a whole tier system implemented to start you off easy,
Okay.
and as the game progresses on the in-day counter, things start getting a little more chaotic in space.
I know
Okay.
what I'm beat. I'll leave for
Oh,
now.
look at
but
that!
we'll
You
meet
you
again.
won.
Heck
Very
yeah.
nice. Oh, and you can dock at that spaceport to get
You
some
can plan
repairs
it.
if you want.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
How do you
your
do that?
comms are active.
Just
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Neat.
There we go.
This gives me the chills.
Now, there's no clients to pick up here because you obviously have one already, but you can repair your ship nonetheless.
Yeah. Definitely. Need
There you go. Now you're fully
Which-
repaired, ready for whatever is
Wow.
next.
Okay.
and of course, repairing your ship costs money,
Yeah.
and you
Nobody
need to
heard
make
that, right?
1,000,000 units before 100 days. So
Nothing at all.
yeah, the worse you play, the harder it will be to achieve your goal.
Yeah.
That's very not good for me, but we'll see how it goes.
There we go. Jump is charged.
So I gotta
Asteroids,
know, what
Guess I can use this
was the
time to
inspiration behind the game?
recalibrate
Like,
weapons.
why did you guys want to make a
Make
space?
sure they're all working.
Oh gosh, so
Asking the hard questions today.
we spent a couple years working on a different project, and then we realized that was way too ambitious for us. So this was our quote unquote quick game. Don't ask us how long it took.
That'll be my fault.
Uh,
We pivoted into into making it a longer project.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
But yeah, it's such an easy question to answer because Eos and I love space related things. I grew up on Alien,
Okay.
and just has always been fascinated with space. Eos is a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh,
um,
yeah, I think if you
We're taking damage.
yeah, you should hit the space
Jump out
button
of
to
there!
show off the
Get out of there! No.
yeah.
I'm
So
so
like,
bad at
show off the crew journal. Can you show off the crew journal?
Oh, yeah,
for a
sure,
second?
yeah.
So this is like the hub for all of the lore of our game world. Character, it gives out like backstory, current events, the characters all comment and stuff, and there's like a whole history. And I think if anyone like actually like reads through all of it, they're gonna be like, well, the person who wrote this probably likes Star Wars.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's
And
And now,
there's politics and intrigue and journalism.
galactic wars. You know, like in
And
the
then,
stars.
Yeah, and so like all of the species have little histories about them and their home worlds that you can land on, and so like for this one, it's like, oh, the Nathis are from Balator. Well, you can go to Balator.
But yeah, one of the things we really wanted was not just to have this setting in space, but to have you not be the Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
You're not the main character of the galaxy. Like, you are a person living in it while all the stuff is going down. So it's kind of more like you are having your own adventure and you are the main character of your adventure. But the
Sure.
galaxy is so much bigger than you. So that's where a lot of this lore comes in, to expand beyond things that would necessarily even pop up in your voyage. And then, have you ever ridden the Disneyland ride Star Tours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Star Tours.
so I was gonna say, it's like so mechanically a lot of this game started off as kind of a different take on FTL.
They know there's a
Okay.
war going on.
So like we have the power management system that FTL has, kind of a lot of the more indirect, like the indirect nature of it. And but then
Random
we wanted to
encounters.
make ourselves different. Like I originally pitched this game to Cameron, and it was very, very close to FTL. Cameron said, "FTL already exists. Let's make something really different." And so I thought, well, if FTL is to Star Trek, well, I'm not a Trekkie. I'm a Star Wars fan. So let's make something
You're getting
more
pretty good at this, boss.
inspired by Star Wars. So we looked at Star Tours from Disneyland, the new, especially the more modern one, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, every time you get on that ride, you get random scenarios, and there's all these like little different tweaks and stuff. So let's just do that. And so when you pick up a client, uh,
You seem
you're taken to randomized
like,
scenarios that are
something
influenced somewhat
just before
by
takeoff.
what territory you go
Wasn't
through
sure
and
if
what
I'd get
clients you
everything
picked
back in
up.
time.
Yeah, right now it's we're still in that first tier I mentioned. So the clients are simple folk like refugees and just generic like, oh yeah, I'm just a guy, I'm just going places. As you go, you start getting a little higher profile clients
Yeah.
who are like, hey, I work for the UGS and we need a covert delivery, please.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean we had, and then like the Star Tours ride, we have spies. So
Mhm.
Okay.
it's like you can be carrying an Imperial spy.
I don't see any garbage.
Which,
And then
if the UGS find out about that, suddenly you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh my God. Can they find out
Right.
about that?
Yes,
Oh my
they
They-
absolutely
yes.
can.
Oh my God.
and then
Chaser doesn't like it
and then
here.
carrying clients like that, has a bunch of other effects. Like you can't land on a UGS planet if you're carrying an Imperial.
That makes sense.
And vice
So-
versa.
Right, and vice versa. Yeah, and so the other big inspiration for this goes into how we did our difficulty modes. So right now you're playing on what we call Voyager mode. This is a mode where it's you have unlimited retry, unlimited lives. You can change a bunch of parameters. This is really our like get your feet wet, experience the story kind of mode. But our game originally was just what we call captain mode, which is you have one life. If you die, that's the end of your game. You have to start over. Which now we recognize is very, very common in roguelikes,
Yes.
but we weren't really inspired by roguelikes because when we started this, roguelikes weren't as popular of a
big.
thing. We're inspired by a game called Zombie U.
Okay.
Which
Have you ever heard of that
Is-
game?
I don't think I have. No.
Shall we rest?
So it is a survival horror game, and that I really enjoyed. And their whole gimmick was that your character gets one life. If that character dies, you pick up where you left off in the story, but you're a new character.
Okay.
And I think nowadays it would probably be lumped in with like Souls-likes with how
Yeah.
it's designed, but it was
I've
a
plotted the most efficient course.
it was a
We should
survival
arrive at
horror
our
game.
destination in no time.
And that game, I'm not a big survival horror like fan, but that game got my heart pumping. I got like really invested in like making sure I was doing everything right, and I'm like,
So,
I want
Ty,
that kind
you
of
used to
similar
work on a UGS
experience,
ship like
but
those?
maybe with a
Sorta.
lot less horror stuff. I want to do fun space stuff.
Sure. Without the fear of
Yeah.
your face getting chopped off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
And
and I'll say it's like once you get to like, day 70 and you have like 900,000 units and you're like, I'm so close. You find yourself taking risks. You find
So it's my navigation
Getting
you
some
find those
close
moments
calls.
where you
Is that what
you find those moments where you get to your destination with 1% health left to be like
To a crisp?
those are the kind of stories you tell your friends about.
Yeah.
100%.
So we're traveling a little too close to the star here, and I see we're getting blasted by what I guess is like a supernova
Sol-
or something.
Yeah,
Solar
solar flares being
Yeah.
sent out. Yeah, thankfully as you get farther away from the sun, you'll be able to escape its range of influence. And also a thing is if you happen not to get out of the sun fast enough, you could potentially have your jump be charged,
Mm-hmm.
but due to the gravitational
Charge, Chief.
effect of the sun, you wouldn't be able to leave yet. You
Oh my
actually have
God.
to clear the sun's like danger distance before you can get out of
You
there.
had me worried there.
Interesting.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think one of the funnier things to come out of the early like pre-production process was we were brainstorming things, just like, oh, what are some ideas we could do for obstacles? Because it's like we want to fight pirates,
Oh.
want to fight bounty hunters. You have the two
Sorry,
armies.
yes. Look, there are now UGS and Imperial clients.
Yeah, I was just looking at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume this means we've kind of
Yeah.
jumped the gap a little bit. We have a little more of a difficulty curve here.
Yep, we're now in tier 2.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do it. Come on.
What the?
So yeah, so it's about we were going through like space environments
Not
and
again. That's a bug.
learned a little bit about
Just reboot it.
space that a lot of media kind of misleads you on, because we were like, oh, what about nebulas? And then we found out that it's like, well, if you're in a nebula, you wouldn't
Forgive me,
actually
Captain.
really see it because they're
Wasn't
not
my fault.
concentrated gas clouds.
Gotcha. So it sounds like you guys also did a bunch of like
Yeah.
actual proper research before even like getting into this.
Yeah, there's a lot of obviously
I mean, yeah.
fantastical things, but anything that we could at all make even, just basic level match, we were like, yeah, we want to do that. Like, we were thinking nebulas would be like lightning storms that you'd have to worry
Yeah.
about, and then it's like, oh, that's not what they are. And so we started looking up and we're like, what
Captain,
is a
space
threat
jump
that you
drives
could
offline.
experience in space? And it's like, yeah, a radiation storm, like a
Good news, buddy.
burst
Our shields
bursts
are
of radiation
fixed.
would be very bad if you didn't have like proper shielding. And so we were like, oh, okay, we'll have a spot where there's just a lot of radiation waves going back and forth, and if your shields aren't up, your systems will start getting damaged. Speaking of damaged systems, your jump's not looking so good.
It's not. You're right.
Yep. One of the things we
Yes.
made is the jump does not charge if it is broken. So it's always like priority 1 for most players is to repair the jump.
Yeah, where that's repairs. Is that in the auxiliary?
You hover over the jump button and press the space bar.
Oh,
And then we'll initiate repairs.
right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
another
and
thing is
what
that
was also
while it's
real quick,
repairing,
Cameron, I
there's
just
no
wanna mention-
benefit in going fast. Oh, never mind. It's a repair. Go ahead, Eos.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to mention about the radiation storm stuff. It was also very convenient for us, like graphically, because it was like, well, what does that look like? And it's like, oh, it's like a flash of light. Oh, that's really easy to make.
Yeah,
That's true. Fair.
Please, Captain.
it's so much easier than a lightning storm.
Yeah, then like a complicated lightning storm, particle effects. Just oh, here is a PNG of white.
But yeah, no, it was really funny making this game and like trying to decide what genres it was and
Uh-oh.
realizing
Closing in fast.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
Imperial
no.
Fleet.
Don't look happy to see
at 43%.
Yeah,
Let's let you
I'm a
concentrate on this
little
one.
nervous.
Been tracking us since we left port.
Ooh.
I did a
Ooh.
I did a simulation a couple days, like a day ago, like yesterday, I think, and it did not go well. I don't remember which one I did, but it did not go well.
Yeah, so the Empire has realized you have a UGS on your ship, and they are not too pleased about that. You are currently an enemy to the Empire.
You know what? Understandable. Oh man.
And yeah, one of the things that
We're
we
taking
really
way too much damage.
one of the things we really like about our game is that it is a lot about experimentation. It's about finding out what power configurations work best for you
Systems just
in
fried.
different
Sorry,
systems.
Chief.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, sometimes you might go and you're like, oh hey, having oh,
Man.
let it in like this.
that yeah, you're like, okay, I want this configuration, and then it doesn't work out. You try it again and you switch up your configuration, and you're like, okay, maybe this one will work. Maybe instead of being slow, I need to just breeze through this and get out of here as fast as possible, or maybe I need more defense so I don't die. And oh,
Oh,
wait, were you in
man.
Oh my God,
I
that's
was,
right,
yeah.
that was
I
captain
was
mode.
captain.
Ah,
Yeah, that was the permadeath mode. I
That's
thought we
so funny.
switched to
yeah, it's because we
Alright, well-
resumed. Okay, well, go ahead and quit.
Yeah, we'll
And
go into...
we can start a Voyage or
Yeah.
mode. That's funny. I'm like, wait, huh?
Yeah, I forgot we
Oopsies.
continued, and that's where we left the last
Yep.
time. But it's fine.
And you can just skip this with escape.
Fantastic. Well, now everyone will be able to see after the crash. So this is after the tutorial. So once after the tutorial, we land here and it's kind of getting caught up to speed on what you've missed.
Yeah, introduces you to characters that will be your crew, who are all fully voice acted, and I love their personalities so much. We had so much fun writing and editing. Eos wrote, I edited these characters and their personalities.
Imagine the writing process was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, like all the characters, you know, not to be like cliche about it, all the characters sort of took on a life of their own.
Yeah.
And they are all very, very fun to write and to, you know, I was with most of the time I was with everybody when it came to directing, and even I forget sometimes that these people were like never in the same booth at the same time. So it was really fun, especially since I think only a couple people we've worked with are anything close to like professional voice actors. Everyone else is amateur, doing us a favor, basically.
Yeah. But I'm really happy with how it all came together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back into it. I want to see you crash again.
Crash again. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, if you want, you can just pause and you'll be able to get through this nice and quick. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. We have like 3 cutscenes in the whole game, so they're kind of long sometimes.
Yeah.
Top gun, check. Bottom gun.
Okay, round 2.
Round 2. This
Let's
one's for risk.
go. Yeah.
Check.
But yeah, so as I was saying before, you
Guns are good to go.
perished. When we were looking into like, okay, how do we like market our game? What's our genre? We realized that we accidentally made something that is like academically very close to a roguelike.
Oh yeah, we will
But
die on the hill that our game is technically a roguelike, but nobody cares that it's
if you
technically a
ooh,
roguelike.
dang, a pirate and a asteroid field in the first encounter.
So remember, if you put your weapons to level 2, your guns will shoot down the missiles.
True.
Weapon systems are hit.
Reminder, Captain. Repair drones
Assuming
cannot
that they,
repair
you know,
the ship's hull.
Don't miss.
You can see that.
There we go.
You're also going pretty slow, so those missiles are coming at you fast.
Yeah. Also, as with each of the systems, the more power you put into it, the better it gets. So if you put 3 in weapons, they start shooting faster too. Yeah,
But
this
of course,
is
you
one of
also
those.
can't neglect your shields.
Yeah, because then,
Oh no!
cause then you end up, you know, crashing into a rock head first.
Oh man.
Alright, so here, this is good though. Here's the difference between Captain Mode and Voyager Mode. In Voyager Mode, like I said, you get unlimited retries. You can restart the jump.
Yep.
So that you can just try the experience over again, or you can immediately just respawn and keep going.
Let's do that.
Voyager Mode is the mode for people who just want to play through the game. You know,
You can
and,
customize even more too. We have a bunch of options where you can adjust how much damage you take, including increasing the damage if you want a really weird customized like hardcore challenge. And oh yeah, there we go.
What happened?
Haha, he
you
ran
hit the
right into a
asteroid?
rock like you did. Yeah,
Just like me.
just
Yeah.
like you.
The space jump drive is ready.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, oh man, you were so close to getting out of there alive.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I personally, my favorite way to play is
sentry guns before we jump.
no, Wolf. That's a terrible idea. Is my favorite mode is Voyager and restarting jumps, because I'm like, no, I want to know that I can get through this challenge. So
okay.
I'm a staunch supporter of like for myself being like, I will challenge myself. If I failed this jump, that means I did something wrong. Let me retry it.
That's fair. I can respect that.
Meanwhile, I am a huge fan of Captain Mode because I like it when my heart is just absolutely pounding because it's just I break through an enemy fleet and I'm like, I have 3% health left. Oh my god, please don't let the next encounter be difficult.
See, I think I like Captain Mode a lot too, because the fact that you could just die and that's it. I like that idea so much.
They're mad.
Thought they were supposed
I
to
didn't even
be
realize I hit one.
Space jump
Well,
drives
thankfully you
fully
can get out of there.
charged.
Yeah, we have a lot of reminders for if we literally have like a few second delay, and the crew will be like, "Hey, Captain,
Enemy
jump's
fleet
ready to go."
spotted.
Thank you for that, by the way, because oh my gosh.
Force of habit. I meant to
Hey,
say
it can
cheese.
get really intense if you're solidly focusing on not crashing into a bunch of rocks. It can be hard to be looking down at the powers. Oh yeah, so a fun little lore thing. It's not good to mess with systems while you're in mid-jump, so no repairs happen while you're in between jumps. Because, you don't want the engines to go out and suddenly you are exiting a warp jump at the wrong point.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, also, for my curiosity, can you click on info?
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 more jumps left. Cool. This helps. This personally helps me plan whether or not I need repairs sometimes.
Repair drones
So I'll be
Oh,
like,
you know what?
oh,
That's really
okay,
smart.
there's, yeah. So it's like there's a merchant fleet. How badly do I need repairs? They don't have the best technology, so they're not the best at repairing your ship.
Mm.
But if you were at like 50, then maybe you're like, I'll throw some money their way.
Also, not
Although,
a great use of your time to get repairs when your like next stop is your destination.
exactly,
that
where
makes
you'll
sense.
be forced to get repairs anyway.
Yeah.
Whew. Man, other than that one pirate who was kicking your ass, this was a pretty nice, pretty solid journey. Other than that,
Oh my god, that was rough too.
yeah, no, it's we recently made a change because our tutorial is a lengthy tutorial to make sure the player knows how to play. Because as anyone watching might notice, this game is not it doesn't have a lot of like cousins, you could say. It's not like a lot of other games. The systems and the way that the game is played is quite unique, and so you can't rely on, I've played all these platformers, I know how to play this platform.
Yep.
Like,
One of these merchant
it
ships
doesn't
has a
translate
policeman
that well, so we
1019
make sure to have a nice lengthy tutorial. And so once they're done with the tutorial, we're like, okay, you've proven you can kill a pirate and a bounty hunter and survive an attack from a giant ship. Now we're going to take some training wheels off.
Looks like some
Hopefully you
pirates
make it.
go toe-to-toe with my ship.
Yeah, I gotta say
So,
the
you know.
tutorial was definitely long, but it was very informative.
Hey, wait up!
It's
I forgot something. Just
we tried to do as little hand holding as possible afterwards.
Yeah.
the comm channels.
So,
Have you seen them?
oh,
They're
let's see if you can.
Oh god, that
talk-
pirate.
If your client can talk to this pirate,
Boss, we're getting kinda beat up here.
put some power into your auxiliary. Try talking to the pirate.
Turning the engines about half power.
And maybe shields.
What the? Hey, something's wrong with the shields.
Oh, they knocked out
Oh.
your auxiliary.
The ion weapons are depleting your systems as you get hit.
Holy crap!
Oh my
This
god.
guy is a jerk.
Funny enough, I don't think he's actually shooting you with anything that hurts. All the
Oh, I can't
damage
move.
you've
Oh,
taken
no.
has been because you've run into ships.
Yeah, your power. You have no power in
Uh-oh.
anything.
Oh, he doesn't have any power! Oh, this is my
Yep.
fault.
Okay, I'll give you the quick strategy guide rundown.
Alright.
Ion weapons are depleting your systems when they hit you, but
Okay.
they don't deal any hull damage.
Got it.
They heavily damage your shields too.
Okay.
So, if you'll have to keep an eye on your systems in case they get depleted, like they did there. You can see you have no power anywhere.
Yeah.
But the main thing should be focusing on not getting hit and seeing if we can communicate with this one, get them to back off.
Okay. Let's try it again.
So slow down.
So
So we don't run
take-
headfirst
Take,
into
take power.
things.
Yeah,
there we go.
take
Okay,
power
now
out
let's
of your shields and put it into your. Oh, let's see first.
Come on.
Treasure, you say? Okay, we'll trade
Let's
that
go.
info for your lives. It's way easier than trying to shoot you down.
Perfect.
There you go.
There we go.
Woo!
They're out of
Fine.
it.
Shields are 100% ready to go.
And also,
Jeez.
your weapons are tearing through the debris.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
turn on the
so-
weapons next time.
Yeah, like I said, it's all about experimentation. Like each different encounter requires different solutions. There's a variety of solutions to each encounter. We didn't want it to be a perfectly like, oh, if I'm in this, do this. This is the only right answer.
Yeah, you don't want like
for
a
instance,
solved game, essentially.
Exactly. If you're a really, really skilled pilot, like if you're really good at dodging stuff, you can go full engines, a bit of shields, and just navigate through all this with the advanced tactic of like braking right before you hit something. Because the faster you're going, the more damage you take. But if you take your engines down right before you hit something, you take reduced damage.
Oh.
And then, but if you're ever a player who's like, I'm not as skilled at that, like quick, I need to weave through this stuff. Engines and shields are your, not engines, weapons and shields are some of your best friends. As you can see, debris, it's already been torn apart once. It doesn't stand up very well to lasers.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
much
so,
easier
so
now.
Yeah, but as Eos I think is about to point out, let's see if I'm vibing.
oh, I was just gonna say, it's just you know, going off what Cameron said, it's like there's a solution to every single encounter. We really focused hard to make sure that this game never felt like it was too unfair in anything. And as you play more, as you get better, you start to kind of go like, it's like, okay, I'm flying through this situation, so I'm gonna need some engines, but not so high because things are coming at me too fast. I'll put it into weapons, or maybe I'll put it into shields. You start doing things like using asteroids or mines as like cover.
Yeah.
Like you can fight a pirate in a minefield and use no guns and still take them out.
Because if they're not as good at dodging shit as you are, it's just a trial by fire.
Okay.
Now, here's a fun thing. Asteroids are a little tougher. So you're thankfully full power on the guns, but you can see that these are taking a bit more shots than the debris was because they're solid rock.
Yeah.
But now you have a bounty hunter chasing you through the asteroid field. So let's see how this goes for you.
I think I also want to point out that one of the more fun parts in writing was writing the bad
Nice.
guys' voices.
Oh yeah. They all
that-
there's a
that
bunch
was-
of different.
Careful, Chief. I
Go ahead, Ace. Sorry.
Yeah, that one was the robot bounty hunter, and they have some really funny lines.
Yeah.
There's also like space pirates. We have like a classic like arg pirate, but then we have like, you know, a pirate who's like, hey, give me all the money. And then we have another pirate. We have one pirate who's just like, and I think you've already encountered them before, but it's like, it's like, I don't want to hurt you, but I have to.
Yeah.
I have to feed my family. I'm sorry. My favorite pirate are the liar pirates, who are like, hello, we're with the UGS, and you need to hand over all your cargo with us. They're not buying it. Shoot them.
Interesting. Okay.
Those are by far my favorite. But yeah, we have a bunch of different personalities, so that it's not just you're not fighting a voiceless box of an enemy, but you're also not fighting the exact same enemy every single time. So, but now I want to point out something very interesting, a kind of higher level concept about our game.
Yeah.
As you can see, you're not taking too much damage with all these guns shooting down the obstacles, yeah?
Yeah.
But your jump is barely even 3/4 of the way charged.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Go ahead and open up the
Yeah.
pause screen. Real quick, it shows what the different levels of the systems do.
Oh. Okay.
The jump rate is drastically higher when you're going at max speed.
Wow. Yeah.
You can see that it's really pitiful numbers. So like, if you need to, you can slow down to blast everything, and that's a really strong strategy. But you're on a strict time limit in our game. You want to deliver 1 million units in 100 days. If you take everything too slow, you'll start noticing that you're at like 50 days and you have like 300,000, and you're like, uh-oh, this isn't going very well.
I didn't even think about that. So wait, how does time progress? And it's like, what's
If you unpause it, you can see that timer next door
Yeah,
says day 7.
Okay, so this is the day timer. Or
That's the
okay.
clock. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
day timer
24-hour
also is a
clock.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a 24-hour one. So one
Okay.
full cycle is 1 day. If you're going at like max speed to fully charge your engines, then it tends to be roughly 1 jump, and the mid jump that follows it is about 1 day.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I didn't even.
But
I didn't
yes.
even consider that.
Yeah,
So-
so you have to go fast, but you also have to not die.
Yeah,
No, baby.
that
And
makes
so
sense.
it's a balancing game. Because yeah, if you just put all your power into weapons and shields, you'll be able to destroy pretty much whatever comes at you. But you also won't go anywhere very fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so what I like to do is if I'm in an encounter where there's too much stuff, I'm hitting everything, I'm running into too many rocks, I slow my engines down and blow the hell out of the person chasing me. I absolutely destroy them. Once they're gone, I'm like, cool. I only have to worry about what's in front of me now. And then I pull up my engines and start dodging things better, because I'm no longer dodging gunfire and missiles and ion shots. And this is what I mean. Like, every Eos has different strategies. There are times when you can just, if you're good enough, you just outrun them. You're like, yeah, I'm just flying. I don't care about your stuff. You're going to hit more things than I will. I'm fine.
What's also really cool about the way the pirates and bounty hunters are designed is they operate on a very similar system to the player. They have weapons, shields, engines, and an auxiliary to keep track of. It's hidden from you,
Yeah.
but you can knock out their engines and see as they're like trailing behind you, and that could be your cue to speed up.
Go ahead and put one more point into auxiliary for us,
Protect and guide us as we do your bidding.
so you can see
You can
how close they are. And
Yeah.
obviously right now they're here.
I think
Yeah.
it's a
But
bad
if
idea.
you knock out their
Mind
engines
opening up the comms?
and you manage to get all the max distance away, they retreat. They give up. They're like, not worth it.
Reactor took some damage.
Drogmere will take pity on you today. Farewell, travelers.
All right.
Got most of
Ooh,
the engines
very
back
nice.
up.
Very smoothly done.
Yeah,
Good news, buddy. Our shields are completely fixed.
that doesn't always work, so you got
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, the communicating can be a real gamble because, as you know, you have to put 2 full points into auxiliary. You only have 8 power to distribute across your ship.
Yeah.
So that means you have to choose to remove something, and it might be you have to remove shields or you have to remove engines, and now you're getting hit more. But you're like, I really just would like this guy to go away. The worst is when you're like, okay, I did it, I communicated, and then they're like, I don't know you, die, and you're like, ah, damn it, that was a waste of my time.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
like
that-
the resource management of it all. You really have to be careful with what things you do.
Yeah, and we also bringing it back to what we talked about with like FTL. FTL has a very like micromanage. You control like every single part of the ship. Like you are almost like you are the whole ship. We really like the idea of kind of more macro manage.
Mhm.
That you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, for anyone watching, the guns auto aim. You don't shoot the guns. Like it is entirely controlled by the gunner, Ty, your AI companion, and as in the computer is Ty. No Gen AI here, no, none of that. But yeah, so we have all the crewmates that are controlling the actual thing. So like, you don't have to do mini games to repair the systems. You don't have to make sure your engines are running at the right capability or your shields are properly charging. All you do is you give power to your teammates, and they'll handle the rest. And so yeah, it's we didn't want it to be. We want it works well with the action too. Like, and whenever I play FTL, I have like the time like paused half the time. I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? This is a much more faster paced experience, so you need to be able to respond. Oh yeah, guess what? You're in a radiation storm.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
is that
you
what
want to
that
have
is?
you want to
Okay.
have more power.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to put more power into your shields to protect you from the radiation.
Okay.
And also,
Go ahead and
get repairing on those.
put all your power. Yeah, put all your power into auxiliary right now.
Now you've activated
initiates
multi-repair and fast
multi-repair.
repair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Shields are fully restored.
So yeah, if you can get your shields up to max, you'll be a lot safer against the radiation flashes.
Engines are good to go, Chief.
Guns can't target.
Now they're trying to shoot ion shots to deplete your shields, so that the radiation storm takes you out for them. Oh yeah, another thing, bounty hunters have 4 different weapons on them at all times, and they have favorites that they switch between.
Okay.
Whereas the pirates have 3 weapons that are stable throughout the whole encounter. They play favorites much harder than the bounty hunters do. They have their guns and they're sticking to them. Bounty hunter tries to change based on the situation. You can see that now you're going a little faster. They started shooting some missiles at you. Missiles can't lock on in a radiation storm, so must be a newbie bounty hunter.
Switching back to all primary
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
All integrity is beginning to weaken.
But right now, you're still burning up a lot of time. You need to either get out of there or shoot them down.
Weapon systems are at 100%.
And so yeah, at the beginning you're like, I just need to survive, man. If I die, I die.
Shield systems
And then
still took damage.
the more you play, you're like, oh, I need to survive and go a little faster.
Critical functions.
And so you just start refining your tactics more and more as you play.
And I just want to say right now, that concept has been very difficult to balance.
Oh, I imagine.
Okay, it was at the very, very beginning. We had,
Oh, space jump's charged.
we had formulas so that we could determine, like, okay, on average, this is where we want players. Like, we want players to win the game by this day. And then we had to, from that, we had to be like, how much damage does everything do? I think even, a couple weeks before we launched, we, re-looked at how much damage and how much HP asteroids have. How much damage the enemies do.
Auxiliary systems
One of the reasons why we even have a Voyager mode was just so that we had an easy in-game way to adjust damage so we can determine a correct default.
It's the classic, we made dev options, and there's no reason not to let players play with them either.
That's fair.
And just in case anyone is wonders and stuff, it's one of the reasons why we don't have a bunch of customizable options, or oh, what if I want to have missiles or stuff like that, or what if I want to make upgrades to the ship. It's because this is such a delicate balancing act that if you change, and you can go into Voyager mode and change things to make things a little bit more difficult, adding just a little bit more difficulty or changing how much damage you do or take really just changes how the whole game feels, and not always in the best way. So
You're handling this encounter quite well, I want to say, by the way.
Oh, I'm trying.
The use of the weapons to clear out the small debris to open up bigger lanes for you to move through, classic. And then you saw that your weapons went down, so you started repairing them to get that burst fire back online. Smooth dodge.
Gotta have it.
And now your jump's charged. We can get out of here.
Ready when you
Woo! Okay, info for me. I need to know how many jumps we have left. Oh, 3? Oh, what?
Oh.
Who did you choose?
This is
the
Defector to the Empire.
Yeah.
Now
The other fun
now
thing
you
too
might-
about another fun thing about the clients is that
thank
hold
goodness.
on.
Hello? Is this thing working? Hello?
We have a lot of whenever you get into a scenario like this where there's just nothing you can do, it's totally empty space, the characters will have these fun little interactions.
That's fun.
Yeah, people are not fond of Wolf's cooking.
Oh no.
Someone's coming up behind us. Bounty hunter by the looks of it.
Uh-oh.
That's good. Love that.
You're pretty slippery. The bounty hunters guild has been after you for a while
Hey,
now.
it's Nate.
Yeah, that's the concept artist for our game, Nate Donahue, doing that voice.
Okay.
Promotion after this.
Oh my goodness. He ran headfirst into a lot of rocks instantly. Yeah, see? Look at that.
Okay.
On to the next rank.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. And half of that damage was him running headfirst into those giant pieces of debris that deal much more damage than the small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because you were
Probably with
clearing out
his
all the
shields
small
already
ones.
depleted.
Oh yeah, because he's getting shot by you. You're clearing out all the small debris, but you were dodging the big debris, and so you kind of were just leaving all the big debris for him to run into.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even like realize what I was doing. I was more so freaking out about the photons.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I see
these are
blue
the
missiles
things-
and I freak out.
Oh, absolutely. No, the ion weapons, when
Right.
there's no obstacles, you just laugh at them. You're like,
Yeah.
what is this going to do? But the moment there's something that you can run into,
Oh, forget
and
about
you
it.
get hit, and suddenly all your shields are gone, terrifying.
Absolutely.
Absolutely dreadful. But no, we obviously we've played our game more than anyone else, and we start realizing the different strategies and developing them, and it's the best thing so far has been watching people learn how to play the game their style.
Yeah.
Like the way that clicks with them, and once you see it, you're like, that's so cool. Because most of the time, it's not the same. Even though there's only 8 power that you can distribute across 16 different levels, like you have different favorite. People have favorites. I love taking all.
real quick.
Oh,
Real quick.
Yep.
So
yes, dock with them.
if you
Yeah,
dock,
yeah.
if you dock with an allied fleet, you get free repairs.
Oh. Okay.
So this is going to be your full hull, as long as they don't have to leave on the schedule. Oh,
they
they do.
Um,
Dang.
The Empire
But
Oh, I feel like that
none
was
of that
nothing.
cost you anything.
Okay, that's nice.
So sure, it was only like 10%, but that was a free 10%, which
Yeah.
matters. Every unit matters when you're trying to make your goal.
Yeah.
And then remember, whenever you're autopiloting, have your engines at full. Because
Oh,
that,
right.
like I said, that space jump charge goes up drastically.
Yeah, and you can use this time in space jumps to kind of like reset yourself or prepare for the next possible encounter.
We have been granted
Yes.
proper clearance.
Woo-hoo!
We are
I wasn't sure you were gonna make it.
I didn't think I was gonna make it either, honestly. Okay, so we're a little limited on time right now, so I do want to go
Yeah.
back and just kind of take a look at some of the things that we talked about before.
Yes. Because yeah, one of my biggest favorite things is customization.
Yes.
In case you guys didn't know, this ship entirely customizable by color.
Yes.
Yeah, so
All
why
the
don't
different
why don't you reset the color so people can see, or hit
Oh
reset
yeah,
all.
the reset all.
Oh, there it is. Okay, oops. Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
so
the base.
these are
chaser.
these are the canon colors.
Yeah. And then if you randomize all, you can see all the different parts that are
Ooh.
changing. Nice. And yeah, so you can customize your UI color, the chassis, the armor, the cockpit, and make the ship really feel like yours. So you might not be able to kit out the weapons or boost your engines, but you can make it look like your ship.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the customization options.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
and you know
let's
there are a lot
also
of pride flags out there that are 3 colors.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then let's go ahead and get into the click on New Voyage. And then the
Choose
insignia.
insignia.
We
This was the coolest
like
thing.
I said, yeah, go. You want to take it?
No, I was just gonna say this was the coolest thing, and I wanted to make sure people are like
Oh.
listening to this because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is one of the
So
coolest things. That
so
you guys
as,
talking about.
yeah, so as you progress through the game and fulfill various achievements, you unlock insignias, which are the little emblems that go on the side of the ship, and they will not so much like give you like an advantage, but rather just change how you play the game. So like
That one.
this insignia.
Yeah.
Should we just say what some of them do? Because I think they're all
Yeah,
locked right
absolutely.
now.
Photo insignia.
Yeah. So
Ah,
so that one
the
is the
tower.
that one's the proto chaser. You get 2 less power to play around with, so you get
Oh.
6 instead of 8. But your space jump charges at a fast, consistent rate, no matter what levels your engines are in.
So you can slow down and not worry about making the time. The Neo Chaser, the next one, that one gives you actually 2 extra power to play with. So you now have 10 power, but your ship's hull is a lot weaker.
Ah, okay.
So you take more damage if you happen to get hit.
So high risk, high reward there.
Yeah, but you can pump more
Right.
damage into shields if you want. One of my favorites, there's a pair of them that lower your health over time down to a quarter. And the lower your health, the better your buffs are. So one of them is you deal increased damage, the lower your health is. The other one is your ship becomes more maneuverable, the lower your health is. And let me tell you, at the max bonus, it feels like you're the Flash. Like, it's almost too hard to control. So, and
Yeah,
every
and
single
so-
one of these does something different. They changed the game in any way from significant to, like, flavor.
Yeah.
Like, they all make it a different experience, and they all are unlockable by different things. So, like, click on that one you're on right now, the Stars of Freedom, I think, right, Eos? Yeah. So this is the faction that is fighting the Bounty Hunters Guild. So you unlock this by delivering people who have high bounties.
Okay.
So by showing that you are helping those people, you'll unlock this insignia, and then you'll be able to get bonuses for defeating bounty hunters and delivering clients to safety who are wanted. And so it kind of like, yeah, you get to role play being on the side of the Stars of Freedom.
Interesting. Okay.
There's also ones for the there's ones for the Empire. There's ones for the UGS. One of my favorites actually is, you see that wolf one that's at the star.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that one is you build a reputation over time,
Oh.
and as long as you deliver unaligned clients, they have a chance to give you basically like a tip, like a small tip or a large tip, and that's a way you can get some bonus money.
Okay.
As long as you're delivering non-affiliated clients.
That's really cool.
And then I think the silliest one we have is the 1019, which is 1019 is a lucky number in our game, and not good luck, not bad luck, just
Or
luck.
bad luck.
Okay.
It's just luck. Who knows what flavor it will go in. This has random things happen. Your systems will randomly break. They will randomly repair. You'll randomly get an extra point of power you can play with. You'll randomly lose a point
my
of power you can
God.
play with. Like, clients will tip you 90% bonus
Oh.
because
Oh my
Of
god.
Hey Cameron, let's
silliest
not
reasons.
forget. When you land, there's a chance for you to get bonus money or to get a penalty. And
yeah, so like one of my favorites.
some of the stories
Yeah.
that I had to write to explain how you lost or gained money are hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
There's one where your client walks out to the platform and goes, "Finally, I'm free," and just turns to dust.
What?
And they did that
Turns to
before they
money.
paid you. Oh yeah, you're right, money. They turn into money.
No,
So
they-
you're
they-
like,
they
oh,
turned-
okay, we have some extra pay now.
That's phenomenal. I love that so much.
It's very very funny. Okay, before we run out of time though, there is
Yes.
one more thing I want to show people. Can you go to the flight simulator?
Sure can.
Oh yeah.
Go back. Go to flight simulator.
If you want
So,
to select simulation,
Select simulation. Click on select
if
simulation.
you want to
please.
practice,
You
here is
can-
every encounter in our game. You can customize it and be like, you know what? I really need practice fighting a pirate in a minefield. So you can click on pirate, and then you get to choose your obstacles. You can layer on multiple obstacles, and then you can move on when you're ready, up to 3. And then you're like, yeah, okay. Now let me determine how hard these obstacles are, and then you can choose the storm. And then you can even choose how damaged you are leading
my
in. If you're
gosh.
like, you know what, if I start this and I'm at 75 health, I want to know I can complete it. And so yeah, this is just a full like training mode. You can pretty much
And if you're
customize.
playing on
Oh.
if you're playing on captain mode, and you die as you did, you can choose to recreate that scenario in the flight simulator.
true.
So you can just keep playing that until you figure out what you did wrong.
By the way, this is about as end game
and then
of an
you-
encounter as you could possibly get.
Yeah, I figured it might have been.
So this is like about at the like higher tier of difficulty for encounters, which
Oh
is
my
why
God.
you can see that boom, it's already over.
Now imagine playing this when you start in at like 30% health. You're at 998,000 units. This is the
Oh,
last
no.
client you have to drop off. I
That's so
have died
stressful.
in those situations.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, no.
It would be so stressful.
Yep.
Oh my
But yeah,
god.
so whenever you die in captain mode, it will automatically save that voyage, and you can go straight into the flight simulator with that encounter at the
Oh.
health you were at the start, so that you can go, I want to practice this encounter and prove to myself that I can do it, or more importantly, figure out how to do it.
Oh, that's neat. I like that.
Because again, it's all about
And,
experimentation, and we didn't want the one life limit to prevent you from being able to experiment.
That makes sense.
or improve.
Yes.
Right. I think the last thing I want to end on when it comes to talking about our game is that, so you do have a 100-day time limit to make 1 million units. If you survive to day 100, but you don't have the money, the game does not end. It becomes cooler.
Yeah, it's
So,
not a game
but I'm
over
not going to
state.
spoil what that is.
Yeah,
It-
don't spoil
it-
that.
It just changes.
The only game over state is dying,
Just
like real
changes.
life.
Wow, okay, that's interesting. Can't wait to get there because I know I'm gonna fail that a couple times. That's exciting.
As long as you can make it, you just gotta survive.
Yeah, I just gotta stop getting hit by debris and asteroids and all that good stuff, you know.
And lasers and
Yeah.
hey, at least you didn't do the most embarrassing thing.
What was that?
Running headfirst into one of those battleships, which instantly destroys you.
Nobody does that, Cameron. Nobody
yeah.
does that, especially when they're streaming.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, definitely not.
I wouldn't do that either. That doesn't sound like something I would do either.
Yeah, that's
Also, very
Ah,
Hulk colors
okay.
right now, which is funny.
All right, folks, it's that time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been a genuine pleasure.
Thank you. It's been a
thank you
blast.
so much.
Of course. Where can people find you? Where can people learn more about your game? Just
Oh,
plug,
yeah.
plug all your stuff.
Go ahead, Eos.
Can I post stuff into the chat?
Sure. Yeah. I don't think I have anything that'll stop you.
All right. So, kind of on the lower end of things that we would like to prioritize. We just need more people to join it. We have a Discord.
Oh, yeah.
So let me post that.
We have a Discord, we have a Tumblr, we have a Blue Sky. Those are the
Oh,
main
Tumblr. Ooh.
places where we're active. The Tumblr, we post, patch updates there, big things like that. The Blue Sky is kind of the more like, hey, you want to just hear about some random game design ramblings and also find out what we're working on? You can visit there. And yeah. Oh, and then obviously, yeah, the Chaser's Voyage is available currently on Steam. We have plans to bring it to console, but we want to refine some edges first on Steam, and then just have to translate that to console easier.
Yeah, that makes sense. And now, do you guys have a demo or plan on doing any kind of demos like that? Or
No, we have no demos.
No,
planned,
we don't.
but we
don't-
do.
yeah, we don't have a. We don't have a.
pretty sizable sales whenever the Steam sales roll around. We discount our game to exactly $10.19.
I see what you did
US,
there.
obviously.
I
But
see what you
Yep.
did there.
$10.19.
That's cool.
It's a number of luck.
I love it. Well, again, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you guys. Everybody,
Thank you.
there's a link in chat. Join their Discord. Check out their Blue Sky. Be sure to wishlist the game if you haven't already. And I actually see some of you have already done that, so very cool. Thanks again for joining
thank you
us.
so much, everybody.
Thank you.
I'm gonna jump out of here and have a great night. And thanks again.
Bye.
Bye. Wowie! That was the Chaser Voyage. They are lovely people. I've had a conversation with them both earlier last weekend, I believe it was, and it was a good conversation. They're really nice people. I enjoy it, and that's a good game. And that's not the last time you're gonna see the Chaser's Voyage. We're gonna be playing that more. Very fun.